Hello friends, welcome back to the new tutorial of the Python. Today we are going to learn about CRUD REST API using the Mongo engine, Python and the Flask. So those who haven't subscribed my channel yet, please do subscribe my channel, and if you like the video, please do like, share and comment on my video. Let's get started. So first one that we have import the Flask from the Flask request and the JSONify. Then we are using Flask RESTful and import from here we import API resource and the request pass. Then we are using the Mongo engine, and from this we are importing the connect function, document, string field and the int field. Okay. Next, trying to connect to the MongoDB with the help of the database, host, port. If you have the username, password, then you can make a two more fields and then add the required. Okay. Next, define the simple user document schema. So here I'm defining the name and the age. Okay. Next, we have the Flask app. Okay. So API Flask. Now we are going to create a resource class. Here you can see that the resource for the user. Okay, so here we are passing the resource. So first one, that is the get. So if you want to get all the records, okay, so here you can see that if you go with this, here you can see that if the user id is there, then we will return the specific one. If the get request is there, right, if the user id is not passing, okay, then the self is there, that means none, then we are returning all the records. Okay, let's have a look. So first of all, let's return. Here you can see that the user objects. Okay, so here we have the route, that is api.add route user resource slash users, and if we have the user id, we can pass like this. Okay, so this will work as a get, post, put, delete. Okay, so first one, let's try to check this. So slash users, if we put the user id, then this will happen, and if we not passing the users id, then this will happen. Okay, let's have a look of that one. So here we go with the slash users. So here you can see list of all the users with coming, the two records are there, right? If I go and check my RoboMongo, you will get to see the only two records is there. So here we go with this one, my DB collections user, we have two records, right? So which is fetched correctly. If I put the ID over here, so currently ID is not there. If I'm going to put the ID string, so this is the ID string, right? So view document. So here this is the ID. If I'm going to pass this ID, so this user will come up. Okay, so this is my id. If I try to send, you can see that this is the record that is over here. Okay, if I'm not adding this, then automatically giving me the all the list of the users. Okay, if I want to try to the put request, so I want to update this request. Okay, so we have the name, age, so make it name and make it age over here. Okay, so here we go with this one. I'm going to update this record, right? So here name would be like this, and age would be like this. Okay, so this is that one, and this is the put request. If I go and check the put request, this is the post request. Next one, I'm going to make a put request. Okay, so it requests the name and the age, both should be the name should be the string and the age should be the integer, and then parser dot parse the arguments. Okay, and then we are user dot objects with id, user id with first, if I get it, because it's a put request, right? So require the user id. Okay, then if not the user, we will send the message that the user not found, and if it is found, then we are going to map the arguments dot get name with user dot name, age with user dot age, and save the record and send the message that the user updated successfully. Okay, if I go and just check, here you can see that with this id put request and send it, user updated. Let's go to the document, and currently we have already opened a document with this, so let's close this and let's refresh this user. Just refresh. Okay, refresh. Let me refresh this, and here we go with this one, collections users, and here you can see that this name is updated and the age is updated. So updated is done, right? The next one, that we have the post request. So here we are requesting with the name, age, and then parts the arguments, then the map use name arguments with name and the age, then save that record and return a message that user created with successfully. Okay, let's try to send this one. This is a post request, so make a post request over here. So this is the post request. I'm going to create a new record, so here I'm going to put a John Doe record. Okay, if I try to save this, it's a sorry, it's this is not the request, so this is the request part. Type object type response is not serializable. Post request dot name age, give me a second, name and age, and this is slash user and it's a post request. What it says, let me preview this. Object of the type response is not serializable. So I think that is the issue with the serialization part. Just give me a second. I think there is already have the issues with this one. Okay, so I think the user is saved. I think yes, you can see that. Okay, but the issue is the user is safe, the issue is with the message, but I haven't returned the record over here because here we have the object id which is not serializable, right? So that is the issue of that one. Okay, but I think it should print the message where it is. So this is put request, this is then why it's showing something like this? I need to cross verify. Okay, and yeah, but the record is inserted. The type object of a type response is not serializable. There's issue with the, I think, the object id definitely. Okay, so let me check this one. Give me a second, then I will check this record. Give me a second. So I have fixed that issue. Basically issue is with that one, that is the object id. So what I will do, I will just do like this way. So the message user created successfully, make sure you have to add like this, make response. This will help you to just convert that one object into the string and returning the json file data. So here you can see that when I try to post the data, here I'm going to add the test 56 or something and just send it. You can see the request is there and the data is also there. Okay, here you can see the user, the records are inserted at the last test. Okay, so this is the full-fledged CRUD REST API. The last one, that is a delete part which is missing, so I need to go with that one. Put is done. Okay, so put I have already explained. Right now we have a delete part. Okay, so I think I have updated the put part. If not, then here you can see that for the put request, so here request from the request parser, argument would be the name and the age, and then we will check that the user id exists or not. If not, then we will send that the user not found. If yes, then we are going to update the user and send the message that user updated successfully. Now last we have the delete. If we get the user id, then we are going to get the user id. If not, then we will show the message that user not found. If it is found, then make sure that delete function will help you to delete that user. Okay, with the id. Let's try to do that. So here at the last one, here we go with this id. I'm going to pass in the string and make a delete request. Okay, so the last record would be deleted. How many records we have? That we have 13. So if I go and just make a delete request and try to send this user deleted, and how much request would be 12 should be there, right? So let's refresh the collection and here we can see 12 records are there. So this is full-fledged CRUD REST API using the Mongo engine, Flask and the Python. Any doubt, any query in that? Do let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great day.